Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. So this video is a viewer request, and they asked who are my favorite custom makers. Well, one of the easiest ways to show you guys who some of my favorite custom makers are to show you which custom knives I own or from which makers essentially. So, this is certainly not all the custom makers that I like, but these are the ones where I own their work. I've put down money, so hopefully that is a pretty strong indication of how I feel about their work. Now, again, there are makers that I don't have here, and I would love some of their work, but either availability is extremely limited, or the right piece hasn't popped up, or they're outside of my price range. Could be any of those things. But anyways, let's go through and show you guys some of these. So here we have three from Clyde Challenor. He's a maker out of South Africa. So we've got his Viper, which is his newest model. He should have more of these for Blade 2020. Some of his older models are like this Talon here, the nice Damascus and Damasteel. And then his oldest model here that I've had for a long, long time is the Raptor Reverse Tonto. Had that one for quite a long time now. Another custom maker here, whose work I'm quite fond of, is David Mosier. Really like his work. I think his grinds and his precision are some of the best in the industry. And designs, he has some that I like more than others, but overall I think I like the majority of his designs. So that is a very cool piece. This is a slip joint, so I'm going to have trouble opening it one-handed, but this is Johan Ellis, or JD Ellis, out of South Africa. Really nice piece with some carbon fiber and, again, Damasteel. His books are probably 2 years behind, but his stuff is very cool. Jason Guthrie needs no introduction, another South African maker. His stuff is top-notch, and when he opens up his books once a year, they close in 2 minutes, so enough people know about him to where he stays extremely busy. But his stuff is top-notch, and this one does need a video. Now, this one, I don't really know if this counts as a custom maker to some of you guys, but, obviously we've got the Grant and Gavin Hawk Deadlock. It's a team of people rather than one individual person. So again, depending on your definition, this piece may or may not qualify. So Grant and Gavin Hawk, love their stuff. Begg Knives of California. Again, it's a team of craftsmen rather than one individual, but this is definitely up there, so may or may not qualify, as well as anything from Koenig Knives, which, again, you've got Bill and Krista and John. It's a family affair, and they have at least one, maybe two other employees now, but for some of the one-offs, Bill does a lot of the work on them. So, again, this may or may not qualify, but Koenig Knives is certainly on my favorites list. Gavko, Michael Gavik. He's one of my favorite custom makers. I've owned a lot of his knives in the past. I have this one and just a fixed blade now. But I don't know. I mean, I've liked his work a lot. There are other makers I like better now, but his work is very, very cool. Craig Brown, one man in his shop with the CNC machine. This is his new model. This did get a video, but I like Craig Brown's work. I've owned quite a few of his models. We have Shane Atwood out of Utah, and I've owned a number from him over the years. I just have 2 left currently, but really enjoy his work. He produces very, very few knives. He's very busy with family and work, and this is a part-time thing for him. So here's another one from Shane Atwood. But I mean, those are the customs right now. Some of the other customs, this one's on loan, but Brian Nadeau, Sharp by Design, I think he does incredible work. He does stuff that other custom makers are unable or unwilling to do. This one needs a video before it gets shipped out to someone else here. So I do like Brian Nadeau quite a bit. Some other makers that are not here that I would love to have pieces from are going to be makers like Sal Manero, Derek Munroe, Michael Raymond. Maybe someday. His table prices are getting real high, though. Peter Carey, Tom Mayo. And those are just a few people. I mean, again, there are other makers that I'm forgetting here that would certainly make the list. But off the top of my head, aside from the pieces that I already own, those are some of the ones that I would love to have work from them at some point. So we'll see in or when, if, and how. But hopefully that answers this question. And again, this video is just kind of like on the spot, quick and dirty. Audio's not that great. Lighting's not that great, but if you guys like these videos that are a little more impromptu, let me know, and I'll do more and ask more questions, and I'll try to answer those. So thanks so much for watching, guys. More videos to come, and I'll see you on the next one.